Welcome back to the channel. So we have one more piece to put on the suspension, so we're gonna get that going today. And that piece is end link for the front sway bar. So since we have the car lowered, the sway bar is under tension with the stock end links. So I got these NM Engineering sway bar end links for the front. We already have them on the back. We also replaced the sway bar on the back with the NM Engineering sway bar. So this is the last piece of the suspension that needs to go on. The entire rest of the suspension on the car is from NM Engineering: springs, rear sway bar end links, strut brace. So I'm not going to change out the front sway bar, but the end links probably should be changed so that we get the full use of the sway bars in the front. So these are beautiful, by the way, really well engineered. So we're gonna get started and get that on the car. So the piece we'll be changing is this. This is the end link that connects the strut to the sway bar down here. And as you can see, the sway bar is sort of tilted down. It should be about almost level. So this angle should sort of be like that. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that. Right now the sway bar is under some tension. We're gonna replace that and get it looking how it should. I think I may actually have to do both at the same time to release the tension fully, but let's see if we can do one at a time. So I couldn't quite find the tool that I was looking for, but I found a decent substitute. So I was looking for a something to fit this bolt here, and I think this will just work. We'll just have to use something like this. You actually have to use both. So I just used the impact drill to pull the bolts out. I thought it'd be a lot harder, but it came out pretty quickly. So you should probably use that. So this is still under some tension, so we're going to lift up the other side and see if we can even it out and get them both out. So we got the end links out. Here they are. So we took them out. These are new ones. These are the old ones. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to loosen those nuts here, and we're going to put them on the car, and then we're going to set the car down on the ground on the wheels, and adjust the end links while it's on the car to make sure there's no tension on the sway bar, and then we'll lift the car back up and tighten them up. So let's get going with that. In the shortest position, it does look like even in this position the end links are under tension. So we're going to try it in this position and see if that changes when we put the car under some load. Put the wheels back on and put the car under load. If anything, we can make them longer, but shorter Shorter would also be better than the stock ones, because it's now about 1 inch shorter than the stock end links that we took off the car. So in any case, it should be under less load than they were. But I do think that at this point, it does appear that the sway bar is under some load, even here. So we'll see how that changes when we actually drop the car and have the car on the wheels. Inch 13mm wrench for the back, and then I'm using an impact gun on the front. That works pretty good. So those are tight, but I haven't tightened those lock nuts, so we're going to adjust these once we get the car back on the ground with the wheels on. Let's do the other side. So we've driven the car just to get the suspension settled. Now we're just going to reach my hand around to where the end link is, and I'm going to manually turn it. Make sure I can get to it. I'm going to manually turn it to make sure there's no tension on it. Here we go. So I'm just turning it to lengthen it, and so there's tension there. So I'm going to back it out a little bit so there's no tension right now. So it appears that these are supposed to be in the shortest setting, because as soon as I start turning it, maybe get 2 turns and then I start to hit some tension. So I'm gonna check on the other side and make sure it's the same, but I'll actually make the 2 turns. See if we can get to the same place on the other side. Definitely starts to load up after 2 turns. The end links on the ground. It turns out that the setting that it came from NM Engineering with is just about where I ended up. Made sure there was no tension on the sway bar. So I'm going to tighten this up, put the wheel back on, and test it out on the road. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. While you're down there, go ahead and subscribe. That helps us a lot.